What's up, everybody? It's JJ with Blockchain Candy. Hey, I got a quick video today on something super special, something y'all been wondering about, something that's on everybody's mind within the crypto world. When is the next crypto bull run? Well, y'all lucky. I'm going to take some time, go into depth a little bit about my top 3 reasons why I believe a crypto bull run is in the near future. So y'all stick around and let's check it out. All right, guys, as y'all can see, I had to bust out the chalkboard right here. We're going to get into the top 3 reasons why I think that a crypto bull run will be here in the near future. Okay, now y'all keep in mind that this is not financial advice. I'm simply giving you my opinion. Y'all make sure y'all do y'all's research and due diligence when buying or investing in any financial coins, crypto, anything you're putting your money into. Y'all do y'all's own research. This is for entertainment purposes only, and just give y'all some guidance on what's going on. So a lot of this is going to be some common knowledge. A lot of you beginners, like I said, who are new to crypto have no idea what some of this stuff is. So that's why I'm here. And if you look at the majority of my videos, you see a lot of beginner videos in there that really help y'all get into the crypto space, be able to transfer stuff from exchanges to other exchanges. So I'm sorry for intermediate and experts who already know all this. There's a lot of people who don't know it. So with that being said, let's get into it. All right, guys. So the first reason why I think that we will see a major increase in price in Bitcoin, which will kick off the bull run, because you know most of the altcoins follow Bitcoin, will be something called the Bitcoin halving, right? Does anybody know what that means? So pretty much what that means is every 4 years we see Bitcoin go into a halving, okay? Most of us know that Bitcoin is a proof of work coin, right? Instead of proof of stake like Ethereum or other ones where we're staking our coins, there's actually mining that goes on with Bitcoin where there are blocks that are used to validate the network and the ledger, right? To make sure the security stays up to par and make sure everything's functioning well. There's miners who are trying to solve these complex algorithms in order to create more Bitcoins, right? Now, most of the Bitcoins have already been created since Bitcoin's been has come onto the scene, right? We've seen about 90% of the Bitcoin already mined, and there's still probably about 10% that still needs to be mined. So when we talk about Bitcoin halving, that's when the reward of Bitcoin of the mining is cut in half, okay? So as of right now, it looks like when you mine a block of Bitcoin, you're going to get about 6 Bitcoins. In the 4-year period, when we hit our next halving, which should happen around the spring of 2024, and this is why I say this is a good possibility that we may start seeing an upswing in the Bitcoin price once the halving starts, right? So we'll see it go from around 6 to around 3.1 coins that you'll get once you mine a full Bitcoin block on the blockchain. Now, one of the main reasons that this was written into the Bitcoin's algorithm or in the programming was to, keep away from the whole inflationary aspect of crypto. If you notice some of these other coins, I don't want to name any names, but there's some where there's billions and billions and billions of these coins, right? You could say SafeMoon, you could say XRP has a lot. There's tons of coins where there's, the circulating supply is so high, which really drives down the price, and you just have a lot of issues with there just being so many coins, right? So Bitcoin, as we know, there'll never be more than around 21 million Bitcoin once it's all mined. So the halving helps to, you can mine those coins, but at some point, it won't be inflationary. And we know from anything in this world, anything that's really scarce is a lot more valuable, right? Just like gold. So with that brief description of everything that we're talking about in regards to the halving, let's look at this chart right here. And this will give you a good example of why I think, and of course we're going by historical charts, right? Based on the previous 3 halvings that have already happened within the Bitcoin blockchain, right? And the price points that we see. You notice up in here, if you look at November 28, 2011, we're at like $2.54. And then if you look at this fine print, and the source here is Coinmetrics for this graph. I did not create this graph, and I'm not trying to take any credit for this graph. But look right here, you see the 365 days before the halving, you had a 385% increase in the price, right? And then look 365 days or 1 year after the halving, there's over an 8,000% increase, right? So historically, if you look at this over the 3 halvings going from 2013 to 2015, and then 2017 to 2019, all the way into 21, you could see a year before and a year after these major increases. 142% right here, 284% after the second halving, and then 365 days before the most recent halving just happened, we had a 17% increase in the price, and then we're up to 559%. You can see right here where it says 56,612, and that was on May 11th, 2021. So after that, we kicked off a nice bull market. We ran for a while. We saw all-time highs of a lot of the altcoins. A lot of people took profits and made their money. Now we're sitting in a bear market, but we're coming to that 4-year period now where it looks like around the spring of 2024, you can't tell the month. It could be March. It could be April. You're going to see that halving of Bitcoin again, which may trigger the potential bull run starting in 2024 going into 2025. Now, I have 2 other reasons why I think, and I want y'all to stick around and check those out and tell me what y'all think. Let's move on to the next thing. All right, guys, let's look at something else. And this is probably, if the halving thing doesn't do it for y'all, then this thing right here, y'all know what that is? Do y'all know what company that is? Do y'all know about BlackRock? If y'all don't know about BlackRock, y'all need to know about BlackRock. I don't even really know where to begin with BlackRock. So as y'all know, just recently, if y'all look up BlackRock ETF, they are getting into a spot ETF to pretty much invest in Bitcoin, right? Now, if y'all familiar with this BlackRock, y'all know that they don't just hold $1 trillion or $2 trillion or $3 trillion worth of assets, right? They're a financial money manager, and they control assets for individuals and banks and institutions, right? $20 trillion. Probably the biggest company on earth, okay? Who's going to be pouring billions and billions of dollars into this new market when it comes to, getting Bitcoin. So just based on some of the facts of BlackRock, BlackRock controls more money than the GDP of every country in the world except the USA and China. Now think about that. Think about the 100 countries that are out there, with their gross domestic products. BlackRock has more money than all of them, right? And they're in bed with pretty much all the politicians. They're in bed with the SEC. I'm going to end up getting shot for saying this. I'm going to end up disappearing. But anyway, they're in the bank with JP Morgan Chase and Wells Fargo, Citigroup, Vanguard, anything you can think of, all institutions. They're looking to corner the whole Bitcoin market, right? You're going to see a large institutional investment in Bitcoin come 2024, 25, when this new ETF that BlackRock just applied for with the SEC, once that gets approved, it's going to get approved. I mean, they have so much money, they can influence politicians to do whatever they want pretty much, right? Once this gets approved, you're going to see serious amounts of money flow into the crypto market, and they're going to make a killing. They will definitely make a killing. So what I want y'all to know is, just based off what we look like in the bull run in the past historically versus now, is the serious amount of institutional investment and infrastructure that's been dumped in within the last 4 to 5 years. It wasn't like that previously with Bitcoin and the whole crypto industry, right? As of right now, the SEC acknowledged applications from Bitwise, VanEck Wisdom Tree, Fidelity, Invesco for spot Bitcoin ETFs, right? So you're going to constantly have this massive amount of institutional money coming in that's going to keep dumping into these ETFs, and just liquidity coming in for Bitcoin. So that, coupled with the halving, is another reason why I think come 2024, 2025, we're going to see a massive influx of money and a nice kickoff to a bull run starting there. Now, last but not least, we'll talk about is 2024. we're going to see a new president come in. Now, this is always iffy based on, you know, who you like. Is it going to be Biden? Is it going to be Trump? Is it going to be DeSantis? I'm not getting into politics. But pretty much, as y'all know, Biden's going to be the pick for the establishment, and Trump's going to be a little more, you know, off kilter. You know, not everybody wants Trump in there. So we got to see how it goes with the stock market, what they do with the interest rates. Are the Fed's going to start cutting? Or they're still trying to slow inflation down? It's, as of right now, it's July 31st, and they just raised interest rates, another 0.25% a couple of days ago. So those are pretty much my top three. The halving, the institutional investments, especially with the BlackRock ETF, and then we'll see what happens with the presidential election, where the stock market goes. You could see a major increase. You could see some big jumps if Trump gets back in. Or maybe they like Biden back in. Maybe they just want to see somebody, you know, who they don't have to worry about. He is the swamp. He is the establishment. I know y'all going to hate me for saying that, but it is what it is. He's safe, right? So we may see that. Or he could just destroy the economy like maybe he's been doing for the last 2 to 3 years, right? So I guess we'll see. But pretty much, these are my three things. Y'all go in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think. If y'all disagree, if y'all agree, if y'all can think of anything else that will kick off a bull run. Is it going to be even sooner than 2024? Or is it not going to be till 26, 27? Tell me what y'all think. Just make sure y'all like and subscribe. I appreciate everything. We got a $25 and free Bitcoin giveaway in the other video, which will be somewhere up in this area right here. Make sure y'all click on that. Super easy to win. And then when we hit 1,000 followers or subscribers, we're giving away another $100 in free Bitcoin. Super easy. All you got to do is be subscribed. Check those videos. Like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all for the next video. We'll talk about my top three cryptos, altcoins going into the bull run that I think may have a 2, 5, or 10 times or even 20 time X going into that next bull run. So thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.